All right, guys, we're out here today with our new Magnum Shaky Head from Trophy Bass Company. This is an awesome new product of ours. It comes in a 1/2 ounce size, has an 8/0 hook in here. It's made for Magnum worms, creature baits, big baits. It's made for fishing offshore, but still a finesse presentation. We've got a great head on here that stands up, it goes through cover, and it really helps in penetrating the fish's jaw on the hook set because of its slender profile. It's going to come through the fish's mouth a lot easier. So we're out here on the lake today. We're going to see if we can't catch a few fish. These fish are out here off of some points relating to rock and brush, and so this is going to be a deadly tactic for catching some of those fish. So bear with us here. We're going to make a few casts and see if we can't catch a few. So we're up here in a point. I got the boat 27 foot of water, and these fish are probably sitting in 12 to 18 foot. So we're going to throw out there and kind of work this bait slow along the bottom. That's the key with this presentation. Get it down there on the bottom and work it slow. Magnum Shaky Head. You can see how it's got him too, all the way down in its throat. Nice keeper fish. It's got that narrow head, make it snake through that cover. This is a really rocky point, and that that 8/0 hook, it's kind of narrower. It's not that EWG extra wide gap. It's got that kind of worm hook look to it, and it just catches more fish. So these fish are out here off of these points, and they're sitting right on the edge of that deep water, and there's a lot of rough rock and a lot of brush piles in this lake. So you need something that's going to go through that cover, and also has a big enough hook to catch and hold these big fish. So, a lot of times these fish like bigger baits in the summertime. And this is just a big, finesse worm basically. So it's a finesse presentation for deep water. And it really catches a lot of fish and a lot of good fish. So it's just with that 1/2 ounce weight, your bait's going to get down on the bottom fast. You're going to be able to feel the rocks, feel all the brush cover. And with that head design and that hook, you're going to get hung up less, and you're going to catch more fish. And usually, when you catch one, you can catch another. Okay. Another one on the mag. The new Magnum Shaky Head. Man, it just gets them. Goes through the cover well, catches fish. Yeah, the great part about this Magnum Shaky Head is that it just goes through the cover so well. When I'm fishing out here off the bank, a lot of times I can't see what's on the bottom, whether it's big rocks or you know, trees down there. A lot of times, you know, you're just blind casting out there, and some of these other shaky heads tend to get hung up a lot, whereas this one tends to hook more fish and get hung up less. That should get it right there. That's a good one there. Boy, he might have just had me in something. All right. Now that right there is a perfect example of why I like this head. You see how deep he's hooked there? I got this line out of control. Man, that hook is coming out way back in his mouth. You know, some of those bigger hooks, some of those EWG hooks on these bigger shaky heads, they tend to pop the roof of the fish's mouth open and you don't get good hook penetration. But with this one, you're gonna catch them all.